Welcome to the flowerschool.com video library. I'm Leanne Kessler, Director of the Floral Design Institute, and today I want to share with you a new approach to the wrist corsage, making it everlasting so it can be a keepsake to treasure for years. For the mechanics, I'm going to base it on a slap bracelet. It's wonderful because it fits any size, comes with a little band that we'll use to work with. Oasis foil adhesive, cold glue will adhere it all together, and then materials, an assortment of dried and preserved, along with some fresh, which will dry and be fabulous, and then some silk blossoms, some inexpensive pansies, and then some beautiful delphinium, where I just need individual florets, clipping it down. And that way I'll have all these beautiful materials to adhere and create an everlasting corsage. To begin, put a very small layer of glue directly onto the tab. This will allow you to do glue to glue and make sure that it sticks the best. Let that begin to dry. Then, as an alternative to the traditional bow, updating by using silk florets, cutting it off. You just need the petals. You could even pull it apart down to just the individual little petals like so. Then a tiny bit of glue and let it begin to dry and repeat. And again, using different tones, the deeper purple and then the lighter tone with just a soft lavender. Then as it begins to set, going back and placing it down, creating a base that will then support the rest of your materials. Now, if you prefer ribbon, that would certainly work. This gives a little bit different look than just adding a little pressure until it sets. Once the base is set, you can go back and add small bits, a little bit of fresh seeded eucalyptus, clip down, maybe a bit of the Italian ruscus that's dried and preserved, bleached. Adds nice texture and a bit of brightness. Even a little bit of filler material for some softness. Breaking it down into smaller pieces. Then just a bit of glue right on the base. And then placing it in between the petals. Little bit of glue. And repeat until you get a nice textural tapestry that you can add your flowers into. The finished base is lush and full all on its own, and you can see how it provides a great starting point to then add the florets, maybe a little bit of the delphinium and maybe some brunia. I used fresh brunia because it will dry and be fabulous and give that little bit of gray, which puts it on trend. Then the florets, just a bit of glue on the back, and then nestle it in place and repeat. Maybe grouping it together, adding a little pressure to make sure that it adheres fully. Then coming back with the brunia. And repeating. Making everything radiate from the central binding point, creating a strong focal emphasis, using all the elements and principles that you use in floral design, but adhering it into the wristlet. The finished everlasting wristlet, so easy. The recipe, 2 of the silk pansies, 5 silk delphinium florets, 5 of the Baronia balls, and then just a smattering of dried materials. I used the preserved and bleached Italian ruscus, a little bit of filler, and then of course the seeded eucalyptus. Now it's finished and it can be worn as such. So grand to be able to put it on, have it be fabulous. And then if you wanted, you could go back and add some fresh product, some individual spray roses, maybe a miniature cymbidium, maybe a little bit of succulent. So many different ways to adapt it, but starting with the everlasting band, a wonderful way to keep a keepsake into the prom and wedding. Creating an everlasting wrist corsage is so fun and so easy. You can see the mechanics are just like fresh flowers, but you don't have to worry about the perishability. And then you get the beauty of enhancing it with fresh if you desire. For more creative inspiration, check out our website at flowerschool.com. If you have questions, you can reach us through there or pick up the telephone and give me a call at 503-223-8089. Now it's your turn. I'd love to see what you create, working with everlasting materials. Take a picture, post it on social media, and tag Floral Design Institute. That way I'll see, and the Tulip Tribe can see what you do as you do something you love.